The local bar scene has been drastically affected by COVID-19. Businesses need to adapt to uncertain circumstances. Christopher O'Flaherty from TheCity.Ie sat down with Rob and Gar, owners of the Wishing Well Blackrock since 1992, nicknamed The Well by the locals. Rob and Gar explained to us what they did to adjust to COVID-19 and how it has affected the Wishing Well. How has COVID impacted the Wishing Well?
COVID has impacted the Wishing Well in a very positive way, and the reason I say that is because we're out in suburbia. We got a lot of new customers that work from home that maybe come down for lunch or a coffee or a break. We've also, we're lucky enough to have a lot of space. We've a front terrace out the front, which the sun shines on all day, even in the winter when it's a bright day. And we've also a large beer garden at the back. And we've and everyone else has obviously seen that people really like to space now and if they can, eat and drink outdoors, al fresco style.
Yeah. So I thought a big thing in COVID was when when they brought in the €8 or the €9 meal. You had the €9 meal. A lot of people came in on that, and they, even if they didn't want to have food, they had food, and it went very well. The food was very good. But then after that, when you didn't have to have the meal, people still came out and had food, which brought our food sales way up. And as a result of the food, we got a lot of drink out of that, and it's continued that way. So
brilliant. So you guys said you built a new beer garden. So what other ways did you guys have to adapt? So you built a new beer garden. Did you guys use apps or delivery or anything like that?
Yeah, well, one of the things we did do and we benefited from it again was when we were locked down, we did a delivery service of pints and food, but particularly pints. It went really well, and we got massive support off our locals that you wouldn't expect to support you, really did.
So how has COVID affected the local scene in the Wishing Well? So did the regulars still come in? Did you guys get more than usual?
It's been more of a benefit because with town being nightclubs being closed and there was an element of danger going into town with people drinking in the streets. A lot of the young people who bypassed the suburban pub went into town, they came to the local pub, which they'd never been in before, and they actually realised that they were getting value for money. They weren't paying taxis into town, and they stayed.
So would you say the Wishing Well is doing better because of COVID, or do you think it's because it's forced you to adapt and basically try and adapt to the current situation you guys are in?
Yeah, it's doing better since COVID because we've had to adapt.
Yeah.
We've had to use our space. We've had to kind of get our finger out. We got a bit of a shock when this all happened. You know, we put the shoulder to the wheel, invested, and got on with it.
So, any other final words you guys want to add?
Just hoping when this all finishes, I just hope our turnover, our food sales and drink sales continue the way they are.
Because God only knows what's around the corner.
Yeah, Jesus, yeah, hope to God. Alright, well thanks so much guys, really do appreciate this, and best of luck.